too soon. I don't know if we should begin with our physical woes or emotional ones, but we're glad that he's here. And here's the thing, we are used to...
No, I'm glad I'm here because you have plenty of both.
Right. You usually have 27 jobs, and right now I'd say you have about 23. And has that been an adjustment?
I'm at KBC, right? At the Daily Show on 790 KBC, and I stopped doing HLM, but you took all my camera crew. Everyone's here, so I feel like I'm home again.
Right.
It was a little bit of an adjustment, but I'm seeing more patients. I'm sort of going back into development stuff. It's all right.
And with seeing the patients, and to your credit, I've always admired this. You've never given that up.
No, that seems bizarre to me. I don't understand how I could even have any idea what I was talking about unless I was. It's a practice. It's things you've got. It's a muscle. You've got to exercise all the time.
Because you're a celebrity doctor, when you have an initial patient sort of interview or whatever.
You know, there's two versions. I know what you're going to ask. Is that most of the patients I see, I've seen for 20 years. I mean, I have a general medical practice. I used to do general medicine, outpatient, inpatient, and then the psychiatric thing. I stopped doing the psych stuff so much. I do sort of more consulting there. But my patients are patients I've seen for 20 years, all 70 and 80-year-olds and things. But back in the day, we would get hospital-referred patients to the chemical dependency unit, and patients, we had this sort of Wizard of Oz thing, we would say. Once in a while, patients would come in and go, you know, I was watching TV and I saw this show and I couldn't deny anymore, I have a problem. And they go, and you were there? And you were there? And you were there? But every single one of them would just go, just help me, I'm sick, let's go. And it was nice.
Given your general level of expertise, could you figure out the whole national healthcare thing for about 30 seconds?
No, not even 30 minutes. But I'm here to represent something that I do firmly believe is going to be part of the solution, which is we have to find creative ways to make healthcare more efficient. There's nothing more efficient than an informed patient and a caring, well-trained physician. That's it. Everything you put on top of that is a bureaucracy that burdens it, makes it worse.
Right.
Why people go to the emergency room today for primary care issues drives me out of my mind. Think about it. When you go to not only are you waiting 5 hours,
it's the most expensive possible way to do it.
You're paying for all that infrastructure, all those people you see running around there, you're paying for that. So I got involved with something called HEAL. I'm part of their advisory board. It's an app, like you push the button and a doctor comes to your home within 2 hours. You can have primary care in your living room within 2 hours. They accept most insurances, and if you don't have insurance, it's $99 all in. That's a good part. Yes.
You won't get, will you get bills sent to your house?
$99 all in if you don't have insurance. That's what people don't understand. For primary care, that's a great deal for us. That's a lot of money for us to be able to make in 20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're not paying the $4,000 for the nurses and the social workers and the resuscitation. I mean,
plus, when you're sick, a hospital is not the place you want. There's sick people there, and you're also making people sick.
And 90% of what you see, what you need is a well-trained physician putting their eyes and hands on you and paying attention for 20 minutes. That's what you're going for. Why would you wait 5 hours in an emergency room? It's bizarre to me. So anyway, things like this, to me, are going to be the solution to our healthcare problem.
We're going to tell you more about the HEAL app and how to download it in a second. But we told through your Twitter at all times, as we often do. And here's a tweet that you had shortly. Too many beautiful weddings and crappy marriages. What prompted you to write that?
Somebody said something on Twitter, and I just sort of responded to it. But that's something I've said for years. My wife and I we're married almost 26 years now. We were together years before that. We had a very small, very intimate. She did the flowers, a friend did the photography, you know, and it was one little room. It was beautiful, and it was a little wedding, a little nothing, and we have this wonderful marriage. But why the big deal about the weddings? And think about how many of those do not end well, right? So what are we doing, everybody? That could have been somebody's home. It's like.
Well, the average wedding is something like, I don't know, $70,000, $50,000. I know. Staggering.
I hope my daughter has a good sense.
Is that why you're?
We're not suggesting.
Is that why you're
Drew's advancing a personal agenda, but nonetheless,
I literally am. If she's watching again.
Twitter, it's Dr. Drew. More information on home doctor visits. It's HEAL, H-E-A-L, heal.com. You can find more about the app there. Middays with Dr. Drew, 790 KABC. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Great to see you, Dr. Drew. Still ahead, the local